What's good, everybody? It's your boy, the one ELT, back at it again. And man, I gotta say right up front, the brand new day trailer that dropped last week, I am hyped. I'm actually sitting here grinning like an idiot, rewatching the trailer for the 50th time now. I didn't do a reaction video when the trailer dropped, or I didn't make a video with the trailer at all when the trailer drops. I'm not doing it till now. Why, you ask? Well, thank you for asking, number one. Number two, the answer is because I was sick. I just really didn't feel like making any kind of videos or anything. I really wasn't up to it. But that out of the way now, and looking at this trailer again, and this thing just feels like they took the soul-crushing heartbreak of Spider-Man 2, mixed it in with the chaos that was The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and threw in that wild experimental energy from season 2 of the 90s animated series. And then they said, nah, let's make it feel brand new. Yes, pun intended. I honestly don't think we've ever seen a live-action Spider-Man go this hard in this direction before, and I'm here for every single second of it. Alright, so first thing that hits you right off the bat is Peter Parker is a broken man. The way he's just staring off into the city, he's got that 1,000-yard stare in his eyes. This is honestly the Peter that we've been begging for years now. You know what I mean, right? The comics version, the guy who lost everything, who's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders, who's depressed but still manages to crack jokes because that's his only coping mechanism. This isn't the happy-go-lucky, hey Mr. Stark, MCU Peter anymore. This is the Spider-Man that fans have been wanting on the big screen for, God, it's been like almost 20 years since the Raimi movies and TASA movies. They had the Peter that we were looking for in some ways. Andrew did a good job with what he was given, but honestly, this is what we were looking for. And I'm already tearing up just thinking of the emotional payoff, alright? This is the version of Peter that makes you root for him even harder. Alright, so next up, Spider-Man is getting handed the key to the city, and people look happy and they're cheering him. So when I first saw this, immediately I was, where's Kingpin? Where's Fisk? We didn't expect him to appear in this movie, but does this mean he's not mayor anymore? Or is there something bigger behind this? Is this set up for Kingpin Fisk over there? Is he trying to be pro-vigilante now or something? I don't know. This whole moment just felt off to me. But now let's talk about the moment that made me actually bounce out of my seat a little bit over there, and I just wanted to stand up and applaud, and that was the interaction between Spider-Man and the Punisher. This is something that we've been wanting forever, man. We got some interaction with some other heroes, obviously, in the first trilogy over there. We got Iron Man, we got S.H.I.E.L.D., we got Doctor Strange, but we wanted grounded New York City-based heroes interacting with Spider-Man, and we're finally getting it, man. Daredevil hopefully is around the corner at some point, but we got this interaction between Spider-Man and Punisher, and honestly, I think the banter was just chef's kiss perfect. Thank God they didn't have him call him Mr. Castle or something like that. He's actually just called him Frank. You know, sounds fed up with him already, and that's exactly how I want Spider-Man to be. Just fed up with some of these other guys over there, a little sarcastic over there. This Spider-Man now, he is quick, he is sarcastic, and he's throwing hands with Frank. Like, been doing this for years. It actually sounds like they've known each other, like they ever since the ending of No Way Home. He sounds like the comics version, finally, that cocky, moral, but still snarky wall crawler we've all fell in love with throughout all these years. I could honestly just do with a full movie of these two just bouncing off each other. That's how much I love this moment in this trailer. It's just a few seconds long, but it was obviously the highlight of the entire trailer for me. Alright, so next thing is MJ's new boyfriend over here. We see her laughing, looking happy, and there's this dude right next to her, and immediately my brain went to Paul from the comics. I was like, are they doing the Paul thing? Is this Paul? Or maybe it's Harry Osborn, or it will be Harry Osborn at some point. I don't know if this guy is Harry Osborn, or are they gonna do a Spider-Man 2 and give us a John Jameson? I doubt that's gonna happen, but I don't know. Who do you guys think this is? Drop your theories in the comment section down below. I know a lot of us have been spiraling over who this possibly could be, and speaking of spiraling, it looks like we're 100% getting the mutation storyline from the animated series now. I remember this rumor going around a few months ago that we may be seeing some kind of man spider, but I don't know, man. It was kind of 50-50 on if they'll do it. Maybe they'll pull the trigger, maybe they won't. But after this trailer, yeah, they're giving us the man spider, aren't they? Weird, organic-looking web strands when he's swinging and he's like all over the rooftop and getting pigeons attached to him because of the webs over there. And you look at that scene and you look at those webs, the way they attach, and it's like, it's not a straight line. The webs are kind of over the place. And then you look at the scene with the tank where he has his web shooters on and the webs are like a nice straight line. So it's looking like he's getting organic webs and he's not going to really be able to control them at first. They're just going to be going all over the place. And this makes a lot of sense. I doubt they're going to keep the organic webs for long. I wish they would. It makes more sense. And this is not just me being a fan of the Raimi trilogy and loving that trilogy and growing up on that trilogy, but if you think about it, it honestly makes so much more sense for Spider-Man to have organic webs as opposed to web shooters. I know the web shooters help Peter Parker, they make him smarter and everything, but I think there's a way you could combine web shooters and organic webs together. Because why would you get bit, right, by a radioactive spider? You gain all the powers of a spider. You could do whatever a spider can. He could climb up walls. He has spider sense, but he can't shoot his own webs like a spider can? That never really makes much sense when you think about it. So the fact that giving him organic webs, I think when Sam Raimi did it, it was brilliant. And if they actually adapt it in Brand New Day and keep it, I think that would be brilliant as well. And you can do both. You can have organic webs, and you have this scene where it looks like he can't control it. So maybe he creates some kind of a web shooter device that interacts with his organic webs where he actually can control it a little bit better and the webs don't just spray all over the place. So I honestly think that would work. And now going back to the mutation, they're doing it, aren't they? They're doing the whole 6 arms arc, and that's going to be crazy to look at. I'm calling it right now, and I'm begging for them to please just fully commit to this. We need to see 6-arm Peter Parker on screen. It was so freaky to watch in the 90s animated series over there. It was crazy, and seeing it in live action, that would be awesome to see. Like I said, it's something different, something that we haven't seen before, and I just want them to fully commit. Give us Peter Parker with 6 arms, singing through the city, and like a little freaked out spider monkey. I need that chaos. I need that body horror. Don't tease us and then back out. Actually commit to it. Give him 6 arms for like at least like, if not 20 minutes of screen time. 6-arm Peter Parker freaking out before he fully transforms into Man Spider. That's give us a little horror. I would like to see that. And also real quick, Jean Grey is definitely in this movie, right? I see some of these scenes, they don't really show her face, but that's definitely got to be Jean Grey, right? She's doing the whole mind control thing, and then she's messing with Peter's head. Jean Grey is definitely in this movie, right? They're setting up some kind of an X-Men thing and the Spider-Man thing, and honestly, this just goes right back to season 2 of the animated series. We're getting a mutated Spider-Man, we're getting Punisher, we're getting X-Men, so somebody watched season 2 of the animated Spider-Man series and said, let's make a movie about that, and honestly, I'm here for it. And speaking of X-Men, some people have joked that this is actually Rogue from the X-Men in the bus because of the way she's unbothered by Peter splattering his face on the window, but honestly, I know the real answer here. If you look a little bit deeper, you see that she's actually wearing a Jets t-shirt, so she's a Jets fan, and as a fellow Jets fan, we are unbothered by a lot because we have suffered so many years of misery, so we're unbothered by a lot. a New Yorker plus a Jets fan, yeah, this isn't Rogue. This is just a really depressed New York Jets fan. Anyway, moving on. I think Scorpion looks insane, right? Looks pretty good. It's a combination of the, I believe it was the Ultimate comics that had Scorpion looking like this, along with some of the Miles comics, and he definitely looked like this in the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man animated series too, so they're going for more of a that look. The suit design, the tail. But here's my real question. Is J. Jonah Jameson involved with this Scorpion in any way, just for a little bit of comic book accuracy? You know, secretly funding something with the Scorpion? Maybe he's helping Tombstone, who's also supposed to be in this movie. It would be kind of cool if we just get a little bit of J.K. Simmons back as J. Jonah in some way, shape, or form. Or maybe he's just a online supporter for Scorpion or something like that, or for Tombstone over there, just to have some kind of connection between Jameson and Scorpion, like how in the comics and everything. I think that would be a cool callback. But overall, man, this trailer has me more excited for a Spider-Man movie than I actually have been in years, if we were thinking about it. I was excited for No Way Home and everything, and that was just mostly nostalgia though, when you think about it. That's one of the reasons why I was so excited for No Way Home. Looking back at it, Far From Home, I liked it when I first saw it in theaters, but also 2019 wasn't really a good year for me, so I was kind of looking for anything to be excited for, so I kind of to like Far From Home back in 2019. Looking at it now in retrospective, Far From Home wasn't really that great, and the only reason why I was excited as I was for No Way Home was for nostalgia. I wanted to see Green Goblin back. I wanted to see Doc Ock. Obviously, we were all hoping and praying for Tobey and Andrew to appear, which they did, which was great. But I think this movie is the first time I actually felt very excited for a Spider-Man movie, not for nostalgia purposes, but also because it's something new. It feels familiar though, but in the best way possible. But it's also doing things that we literally never seen before in live action. And I'm honestly very excited and looking forward to it. Peter's broken, the stakes are high. It's not 100% grounded, but it does have a grounded feel to it. The villains are going to be terrifying. I mean, Tarantula, and we saw what's the other guy that we saw over there? No, we saw Tarantula and Boomerang. We saw them too. I don't think they're going to be in the movie for that long. It's probably just going to be a montage. But I think Scorpion looks really good. We still haven't seen Tombstone. That's going to be awesome. I'm pretty sure Jean Grey is going to get involved, and it'll be kind of neat if the main villain of the Spider-Man movie is actually not a different villain. It's Scorpion's not the main villain. Jean Grey isn't going to be the main villain. It's not Boomerang. It's not Tarantula. But the main villain of the Spider-Man movie actually being Spider-Man himself would be a real crazy twist if that's how the ending of this movie is going to be. It's not going to be Spider-Man fighting a big bad. It's going to be Punisher and, I don't know, is it going to be Bruce Banner or the Hulk or Jean Grey or somebody fighting Man-Spider to actually try to bring Spider-Man back to his normal self? That'll be an interesting kind of twist over there, right? And honestly, if this movie delivers even like half what this trailer is promising, then honestly I think us Spider-Man fans are going to be eating pretty good in the year 2026. But what did you guys think of the trailer? Was the trailer everything you hoped for? Who do you think is MJ's new boyfriend over there? What do you think of the organic webs? What do you think of Scorpion? All the stuff I just discussed over there. The 6 arms. Should it happen? Yes, no, maybe so. Drop all that in the comments section down below. As always, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new, turn on notifications, that way you don't miss on any future uploads. And until then, this is the one ELT signing OUT out.